Hi! Some of you have been commenting about the historical accuracy of our stories. I just want to make something clear. Our stories are 100% historically accurate. Trust me. I don't even need this book. I'm just going to tell it to you straight. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Joan of Ark. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that the guy from 21 Jump Street? No, that was Ice Cube. And as most of you know, Joan of Ark lived in a time long, long before 21 Jump Street was even made. 1975. According to legend, Jonah was a country boy who lived deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. He never learned to read or write so well, but he could dance a disco just like anyone could on obscene amounts of cocaine and angel dust. Just around the time that Jonah began to heavily abuse these drugs, he started hearing voices from angels. The angels told him to go to New Orleans, which at the time was besieged by college kids who were there for an event called Mardi Gras. The tradition of Mardi Gras is ancient, and its roots can be traced back to ancient Greece and beyond. Mardi derives from martyr, which comes from martire, which means sea of titties. Gras comes from the ancient word gras, which means puke, and also, incidentally, parade, because the two went hand in hand. Thus, Mardi Gras translates roughly to sea of titties and vomit parade. And that's exactly what it was. But I digress. Jonah had to save the city from the invasion of douchey bros and trifling skanks that had overrun it. To do this, he devised a plan. These kids were basically cash cows, loaded with daddy's money and just waiting to be hooked on smack, which is both expensive and addictive. So, he dressed up as a woman and led the kids down Bourbon Street and out to the park, where he was throwing a party away from the city center and selling a buttload of drugs. The little bastards were so easy to manipulate, it almost wouldn't have been fun were it not for the money Jonah was making. But the party was short-lived. The police soon caught wind of the goings-on and put an end to things. It wasn't so much the underage drinking that concerned them. Hell, Louisiana has drive-through liquor stores to this day. Besides, the drinking age was 18. It wasn't even the drugs that really bothered them. I mean, after all, who doesn't love to cut up a fat line of yayo every now and then to take the edge off? The problem was that Jonah was dressed as a woman, which was just plain indecent. Ultimately, he did have to serve time for trafficking narcotics in addition to his sentence for cross-dressing. But because he was white, he got to work in the kitchen, which, of course, is how he became famous. There's even a plaque at the very site where, according to legend, Joan of Ark burned all the steak at the Great Prison Barbecue of 1978. Come back next time and I'll tell you the tale of the little engine that could have had it only shut the f*** up. So Cruella de Vil got an idea. In case you didn't already put it together, she was going to kill the puppies to make her gross lingerie.